space, we shine so bright. LordBiegel, lead and watch the enemies fall. In this first-person dream, I give it my all. Final Fantasy realms, magic in our hands, battling the monsters, together we stand. Every pulse of the fight, like a rock and roll band. Grinding levels up, it's all part of the plan. From pixels to glory, our story unfolds. Chasing down legends with hearts made of gold. Come together, we'll play all night. In this digital space, we shine so bright. LordBiegel, lead and watch the enemies fall. In this first-person dream, I give it my all. We rise from the ashes, champions we claim. In this realm of pixels, we're redefining the game. With every duel we conquer, the sound of our name echoes like thunder, we're rising to fame. Come together, we'll play all night. In this digital space, we shine so bright. LordBiegel, lead and watch the enemies fall. In this first-person dream, I give it my all. I got my headset on.
Fuck it, we're just
I'm
gonna start
locked
now,
in
shall
the
we?
game.
How's it going, guys? How's it going indeed? So I want to put this out there right quick, right now. This is not what I planned on doing for my stream tonight. I plan on playing a little bit more Final Fantasy X and continuing on where we were in that. But no, I just got done having a nice conversation with the individuals of the Blame the Algorithm podcast, you know. Amber Dust, Heart Mode Horror, Andrew Stonerock. We were having a discussion about a couple different things, you know, just nice, friendly chat. And then all of a sudden, I get a message from Andrew after I get out of the shower. And it shocked the hell out of me, because I could have sworn we just had this situation not that long ago, didn't we, guys? Copyrights. Copy strikes. Beardo had a copyright strike not that long ago. Side-Eye Guy just had a copyright strike on 2 of his videos. Oh, sorry, his weren't copyright strikes. His were privacy claims. Right. It's very strange how it seems to be the same fucking group of people, though. Now, I can say this is an unjust strike because I even have the proof from Andrew's own mouth that no, shouldn't be happening. No footage was taken. It was an opinion piece, which is completely free to do. And I even got to know who did it. I was literally going to play Final Fantasy X, and now I'm doing this because I believe in these guys, and it's not okay. I don't believe in coincidences. No, I don't believe in coincidences either. The fact that they got a copyright strike is it's atrocious after all this crap. And it was on the last Blame the Algorithm podcast video where they do talk about all this crazy copyright strike nonsense happening with Beardo, happening with Seg, the doxing, the all that stuff. They talk about, you know, whether or not debunking is needed anymore in the paranormal and stuff like that. Literally just got done having that conversation with them. And then boom. Allow me to start by saying welcome to the stream. Yes, my name is Beagle. I do associate with these people, and this is bullshit. The people that did this, the paranormal Pomeranian, the paranormal poodle, can go shove one straight up his fucking rear. This is getting ridiculous. Grow the fuck up. Was any of their video footage on that video that got copyrighted? It was very fun recording, Andrew. Very fun. Allow me to show it. Counter notification submitted. Your counter notification has been submitted to YouTube for review. If accepted, we will forward the full notice to the claimant who requests the removal of your videos. The claimant will have 10 business days to review your counter notification. If they don't provide proof of a court action against you, your videos will be reinstated. We'll send you an email to let you know the final outcome. You can also follow the status in your video's copyright claim details. Now, as far as I'm aware, they didn't use any goddamn footage. It was all just them talking. Right there, no footage was used. We just blabbed away. That's all I ever saw. And I watched the video. And I gave commentary on the video and gave them some suggestions. So, hello Wayne, hello Hart, hello Mayo, hello Jesse, hello Amber, Andrew, Kelly, Mayo, Brooklyn, Dice. Who did I miss? I missed someone, I'm pretty sure. And John, way up the top, and Mouse. This actually pissed me off because I had a plan. We were actually filming something for the Blame the Algorithm podcast. Right? That's exactly what we were doing. We were having fun doing it. And then after I get out of the shower, I get this. Now, I'm going to show you the other part in this that oh, Jesus Christ, that zoomed in really far. So, here we go. Hang on here. Let me turn some of these things on because I was not prepared for this to go on at all. There we go. So, we have 1 copyright strike. Your video will be removed from YouTube. Your channel received a strike. Get 3 strikes. Your channel, along with any associated channels, will be subject for removal. What to do? Do nothing. Strikes expire after 90 days so long as you complete copyright school. You can request a retraction, submit a counter notification. The strike was on January 18th, 2026. Today is January 18th, 2026. By Shift Pictures, LLC. This video was done on the 13th. This is the Bad to the Bone Paranormal, the Endless something. This was the one that got copyrighted from their channel for absolutely no reason. Absolutely no reason. They didn't use any footage. They used name only. And I went down here, and Shift Pictures, LLC, Frankie is the registered agent. That would kind of indicate that the paranormal piss ant, right, is doing all this shit for no fucking reason, abusing the copyright system. When the fuck is it gonna end with these nasty, vile sons of bitches? So that's what I thought, and that makes it even more strange. I watched it too. There were no clips. Yeah, there were no clips in that entire thing. The audacity of us giving our own thoughts on stuff made public. Shame on us. Yeah, shame on you guys for being upfront and giving your opinions. I do fucking opinion pieces all the goddamn time. I try to play fucking video games. Oh, I'm so fucking pissed. Now, we did a justice for Beardo. We've done a justice for Seg. And now we're doing a justice for Blame the Algorithm podcast. Because this stuff shouldn't be happening anymore. We were just discussing this exact thing in our Discord, right? Because I got a copyright claim on me when I was playing Final Fantasy X for music that is not in that game. The system's fucked. But this is retaliatory. This is bullshit. This is vindictive behavior by worthless piles of garbage. I actually just received another message right now from Andrew. What's this? Oh, Okay, here we go. Here is proof of my claim that it is Frankie's, I assume. Here we go. This is how Frankie's connected, I guess. Frankie Cheech Camboletta, or Frankie Cambo, I think is what he goes by. Hannibal's lost by Shift Film and its affiliated brands' intellectual notice property. Shift Pictures, LLC, and its affiliated entities strictly protect all intellectual property, including content, logos, show titles, trademarks, and the likenesses of the names of our talent. It can't do that. They can still use the names. That is not something you can actually protect. Unauthorized use, reproduction, distribution, or misrepresentation of any of our intellectual property is not permitted and will result in immediate enforcement action. You can't do that. People can use your names. He's a public entity. And if Bad to the Bone Paranormal is a part of this, she's a public entity. Their names can be used, just like Chris Hemsworth, freaking Pratt. The beard will get scared. What? Oh shit, I might have a fucking coronary now. I thought I'd woke up in 2025. False copyright strikes are those last year. No, they're starting this year too. It's why? Like, hey, look, High Gear Network. Where is it? I mean, you guys did mention High Gear, I believe, kind of, sort of, because he was a part of that. But at least Bad to the Bone's not in this. Hers is the only name in the front of that entire thing, so that doesn't make any goddamn sense. The Great Bearded One. They're a little slow into the game of content. There's no reason to do retaliatory or vindictive copyright strikes in any way, shape, or form. It is going to kill off so many people on this goddamn platform. I do have opinion-based things. I play games and I speak my opinion while usually playing the game over whatever goddamn topic fucking imaginable. These guys did not use video. They did not actually have anything in their video other than names alone, which you are completely fine to use. It is completely safe. To get a copyright strike is completely barbaric. And it really does piss me off. I suffered this crap a while back, and it's... Ooh. Everyone that's had this type of problem have been good people, and it's these nasty, vile pieces of work that keep doing this for no goddamn reason. So the copyright struck you use zero footage. Oh dear. Yeah, the brains on these people, right? It's astonishing. It almost makes you wonder if maybe someone might definitely be doing this out of spite. Because they can't get anywhere else in life. So let's try to make life hard for everyone else. It seems like every week, these people who are so devoted to the paranormal go out of their way to ruin these people's lives. Logo in the thumbnail too. Okay, you had a logo. You can use that. You can do that. It is fine. You didn't use any of their footage. It's an opinion piece. People use pictures of faces in thumbnails all the goddamn time. It is completely fine to do. Doing this and going out of your way to strike someone without any real purpose is horrendous. And yeah, Beardo just got his whole striking thing done. You know, that was 3 strikes. I think he had like an extra one after that as well, once one of them got removed anyways. And that finally got taken care of, right? This type of stuff, getting these strikes, causes fear in people. Picking on a small channel, these big meanies. Did I play the part well? You played it perfectly, Hart. Welcome in, Anne. Guy doxes and blackmails, then cries about copyright, and then goes forward. He shall be known as the paranormal Shih Tzu. Oh, I've been going with parasites. That's all he is. He's just leeching off of everyone, just making their lives a living freaking hell. Frankie's the one that outed Seg, called him by name in a live stream. He called him out by name on a post on Facebook. He claimed he got his credit card information, which is a fucking crime, a big fucking crime. And now they're going out of their way to try to ruin other people. Channels that are way smaller than they are for doing absolutely nothing but talking about the thing. It's not going to quiet people up. It's not going to shut them up. It's not going to do what they want. It's going to fucking blow up. Oh, Frankie should be grateful no one knew who the hell he was. Yeah, no one did. No one had a single fucking iota of an idea. Hello, Cal. What the heck is going on? Blame the Algorithm podcast got copyright struck by Frankie. That's what happened. But I also like the Paranormal Pomeranian. Paranormal Pit Stain, perhaps. 100% been out of spite for someone who hold a grudge against someone saying something so petty, if anything, is absolutely childish. Like, and I even have, like, Andrew said it, Amber said it. We have them right now saying they didn't use any footage at all. So there's no reason to get a copyright strike. Doesn't make any sense. And that's exactly what happened, right? This is a copyright strike for their video today. 2 fucking day this happened. And it basically happened while I was doing a recording with them. I got out of the shower. I get this message. I am instantly pissed. And I'm like, do you want me to talk about it? He goes, go for it. And I'm like, fuck it. I'm doing it. Like, why? What is... Help is on the way, dear. Help is on the way. I didn't even know who Bad to the Bone was until Beagle brought it up. I knew Bad to the Bone from one instance, and that was her coming into my stream one time. Didn't say anything rude, and that was the only time I ever really encountered it. Algorithm's got 574 subs. Yes, you guys are relatively small. I'm smaller. I understand. Honestly, the list goes on for the name of this dude. It doesn't seem to be slowing down at all. It only seems to be getting bigger and larger. And I understand that individuals nowadays, they want to have this mentality, this alpha, just, you can't take me down, I'm a big boy, brr. All they do is wind up usually behind bars committing fucking crimes. Jack Doherty did it. Neon did it. The other Joe Vitale, not the paranormal one, the Russian one. He did it. He wound up in prison in the Philippines, getting sent back to Russia. Like, there's people out there that just want to cause chaos and be heinous for clout, for money, for notoriety. That's what this Pit Stain fucking seems to be doing. Ooh. As soon as Beagle left, we saw it. I only left you guys like 40 fucking minutes ago. How many of these until he gets removed from YouTube? I don't know. I do not know for sure if he will be removed for doing these things. Don't get me wrong. I'm laughing, but this is dumb as fuck. Whine and cry, then whine about people talking about, nah, fam, we ain't doing it. No. Like, honest question, Beardo, if you're still here, have you seen anyone get, any retaliatory things from YouTube, like any actual punishments, right? Not retaliatory things, but punishments. Because I haven't seen people actually be punished. Haka, a group that I'm a part and did actually a thing with, so I said a part of today, is called Blame the Algorithm Podcast. It's got Andrew Stonerock, it's got Amber Dust, Heart Mode Horror, and J Card Arts. They got copyright struck unjustly. They didn't use any fucking footage. Surely false claims have repercussions. I think they do after a certain amount, but I don't know. And I know this has happened several times now. Pomeranian was in my live Tuesday on an alt saying how big he was and built like a football player. He left when I said he looks like a football with a head. I don't care how big he is. I'm 6'4", almost 300 fucking pounds. I can literally move vehicles. I literally threw around steel. I am built. It doesn't fucking matter. Fuck that guy. He looks like he can barely get out of his goddamn chair. All right, he looks like he definitely fills the chair. He ain't no football player. He's a fucking football. All right. This shit just, oh my God. And like I mentioned, in our Discord, in the project community Discord, we were talking about this exact stuff, that the copyright striking thing has to get fixed. The copyright claims have to get taken care of. Because I had a copyright claim just today on a video about Final Fantasy X, which that music for that game is, 24 fucking years old. They copyright claimed the music in that game to be from 2020. Which is fucking impossible by an artist who lives in Brazil. The person that composed that music for that game was and is Nobuo Uematsu. It is not Latin techno music. That pissed me off. And then my buddy gets a fucking copyright strike. My buddy's group, right? It's like, what the fuck is going on? Seg got privacy claims for no reason. None of it makes any sense. No repercussions for malicious copyright strikes. He does that one. That one hurt. Put a link in the chat for those that may not be subbed. He was bragging how he uses his real name online because he's not a coward. He did remove his Seg docs from his Facebook page. Well, that's good. Hi. You gotta pee. Oh, Beardo. This is the one that made you sub originally. She's got a tinkle. There are some companies that all they do is copyright claim. There are, but none of this video has any footage. It is all original footage, so there shouldn't be a copyright claim in the slightest at all. The system is broken. Yeah, no doubt. I think they jumped the trigger, so to speak, Andrew. If someone actually looks, they'll see the ankle biters in the wrong. Yeah, they should. Hubby picked up a 1-ton trailer. It fell off a hitch. You don't hear me bragging, but I do enjoy it. Yeah. My second channel got banned from live streaming for playing a viral clip. Apparently Charlie Penguin Zero showing his clips is against TOS. Oh, yeah. The Sneeko Charlie thing, the clips and the mags. Yeah. Beardo laughs at the tinkle again. Yes. The logic applies no matter what. So pointless. Yeah, fighting back those claims is always hard. Thank you, Cal, for putting that link. I very much appreciate it. And let me say, none of us were pissed. We laughed hard when I went to go post a community tab hyping the recording we did last night. I'm pissed for you. I'm actually kind of glad that it is that douche canoe, because now it's another thing against him. It's something else that someone else is going to bring up, and they're going to talk about it, and more eyes are going to be falling on this this worthless, sad sack of shit. And his connections to PDX Paranormal, his connections to Bad to the Bone Paranormal, his connections to JMac, that the freaking clipping his clothespin on his goddamn nipple on stream, being shirtless, pointing a gun at a camera and pulling back the hammer. Like, these people are not good people. They are abusing the platform. They're abusing the people that use this platform, and it is so fucking sickening. I came over from Twitch hoping to encounter a better situation, and I've met some amazing people. Oh shit, Flurio's here. Hello! Someone's going to be bringing it up very soon. I brought it up immediately, and I hope people continue to do it, because this shouldn't be happening. I came over from Twitch because Twitch is very hostile, very dangerous in a lot of different aspects. I still stream on it, don't get me wrong, but I came over to YouTube for a change, and I met amazing people. Met some shitheads, but it's been amazing otherwise. Hi. Drink?
Drinking my fucking soda, bitch.
I was gonna mix it with something. Good thing I didn't. Oh, okay.
No.
Here, just take mine. Mine's more full. That's the wifey. She gotta take her meds. Yes, Jesse, at least I met you. That's it's been a fucking trip.
Yeah,
They are trying to silence the truth of them breaking law. Yeah. I haven't gotten a strike yet, but I'm smaller than even Blame the Algorithm podcast. And I talked about it. I even showed the picture of him and Bad to the Bone, and said, you know, Bad to the Bone looked terrifying in her fucking glasses. It always seems to be innocents that suffer. Agreed. Ooh. Yeah, this issue is way different than what has been going on before. These groups of friends are so involved in higher level shit. I've heard the way they talk on some of their streams. They made the claim on the last live that PDX did with a Terry Charms, made the claim that Beardo bought subs, and it's because Beardo jumped by 1,000 or 10,000 views in a single day, and then made the claim that because PDX on an alt account purchased subs herself, that Beardo had to have done it. She just claimed that she did that crap openly. Beardo just said hi, Tinkle. Twitch has a better blockability. Twitch does have better blockability, but usually the communities on YouTube seem to be better than I've encountered on Twitch for the majority of my time on there. It just goes to show no matter how they spin the victim card, they're literally doing what they claim is happening to them, almost like they don't understand values. Pretty much. Wait until you end. There will be a strike waiting. Fucking let it come. It's not the first time I've had a freaking strike on me now. Yeah, 10K subs. That's what we talked about in the video. It would Blame the Algorithm podcast. It just makes me so mad. To be fair, TDX doesn't know what's really going on. She only knows what Angelina knows. She seems very, very out of the paranormal climate is probably what I'll go with on that one. I watched more than enough. J-Mac is the guy that clamped his nipples before our eyes. Yeah, he literally put a clamp on his nipple on stream. And I think it's actually in that video too. That live stream. J-Mac asked his wife tonight on his live for PDX to look at a former friend's video to strike her to get her removed from YouTube. No shit. Wait. That is a video that actually needs to be caught. If you can find that clip, that's what needs to be shown, that he is actually doing it for like retaliatory things. It burns us precious. It burns. Hello there, Jordan. Mr. J Cart. PDX doesn't seem to know what day of the week it is or what year. Yeah, I completely agree with that. Listening to her speak, she actually called you Bruno, Beardo. She called you Bruno, which I thought was very interesting when she was trying to make fun of you. Do you have to go outside? I just let you out before I started. Blame the dog. Or blame Shy. Hello. Angelina reminds me of a potato wearing a bandana. I mean, I kind of look like a potato too, but my hair is much nicer. Yeah. I drew a potato with a bandana once. Yes, Jesse, you did in the Discord. Hello, Friday. Would you please? It might not stay out there very long because it's like negative, like 2 degrees Fahrenheit right now. Yeah, Spitfire the Dragon, if that clip can actually be found and anyone finds that, that is like exactly what you need to have. Him actually stating openly that he was doing it for a vindictive purpose. Couldn't work out what she was saying through her slurring. We actually had to have the captioning up. She calls you Bruno and says that you bought subs and all that other stuff. It was Mythos that they were accused of buying subs in the past with Angelina and not Beardo. She got the two debunkers mixed up. No. PDX on her last live that we listened to with the podcast tonight claims Beardo did it. And also claims that it's Beardo's community that went after Angelina with all the death threats. Because his community is vile and toxic. That's what they were saying. That potato was a masterpiece. I am now dumber for watching too much PDX for research for a video. I felt like I was losing brain cells. I pride myself on being intelligent, but goddamn, made me feel really dumb. Thanks. Hey, they were worse at Spanish than you are, though.
Fuck off. Fuck all the way off.
One of the people in there said they knew Spanish, but they couldn't count in Spanish, so, I mean...
I think I know German better than I know Spanish.
Makes you wonder their cognitive dissonance doesn't seem to bother them. I don't... If you sit and you watch their lives and stuff, you see them puffing on pipes. At least J-Mac does. I don't know what he's got in his pipe, but he gets weirder as time progresses. In the streams, he'll start off wearing clothing, and he takes his shirt off and goes shirtless. I don't know why, and it's really fucking creepy. In my yellow dungarees. Jesus Christ. Boo, Jeff. Hello, Jeff. I'll be right back. I let my dog in. Damn chair.
I was gonna get him after I broke his nose.
That's all good. I got him. I didn't even clean up my kids' toys because I was so pissed off, and I just jumped on as fast as I could out of the shower.
It's like high school.
It's like high school?
So much drama.
So much drama.
I'm a girl and I have less drama. Oh,
No.
wait, I have to have friends.
Yeah, you don't have any friends.
No, I don't.
You're a lonely little woman.
Little?
You're small. Don't hurt me.
Vertically.
Yes, you're
Horizontally, I am very blessed.
true. Yes, you saw the Sylvester. Let's see here. That's because what we got here. But she threw her victim card to lose plot. It's really just whining. You content farm other people. Content farm too. Welcome to YouTube. She did. She head off to bed. Gaming with a friend. All right, Brooklyn. Have a great night. Yeah, she used the victim card in Seg stream, kind of going the whole, I just got out of the hospital, and then the whole in Beardo's hacked stream with Joe Vitale going, oh, I got the death threats, when no one claimed that she had any part in it. It's most likely weed. I've seen him and possibly her smoke on live streams before. I did see them smoking. I just don't know what it was. I know he was using a pipe, the pipe you would see in like Lord of the Rings, right? A relatively long pipe, or like Sherlock Holmes type of thing. And then after a while, he gets like apparently really warm and just starts taking his shirt off and clipping clothespins to his nipples for whatever goddamn reason. What? A PVC pipe? PCP, yeah.
PCP, PVC.
I know, people get that confused.
All P.
Going to bed?
I don't understand the lore, so...
Okay. It's just people doing copyright strikes for no fucking reason. Get out of here. Was it the halflings leaf? That's kind of what you mentioned. This entire thing is like Asmongold versus Hassan, but shit.
How? Why are you hitting me?
It's definitely not as big as that. That's for fucking sure.
Petting your cat, Jesse.
Haha. Shy gets to pet Sylvester. Jesse doesn't. Mark. What did I miss? Here, I'll show it again for posterity's sake.
Oh, Christ on a cracker. Good night.
Good night. Get your posterior upstairs. Copyright strike just today on the Bad to the Bone Paranormal video that was published on the 13th by Blame the Algorithm podcast. For no reason fucking whatsoever. Thank you, Hart and Andrew, for talking to me today. Appreciate it very much. Seen weed smoking in the past in their lives. Whoop, where'd you go there, boo? You come back here. Come back down here. I mean, who cares? But she acts like she does none of that. She did. She claimed that she doesn't do any of that, and she was saying that Beardo's insensitive, and that Beardo attacked her because she has dyslexia, which is her disability, which makes it so it's difficult for her to speak. So she did claim that Beardo did attack her. So good night, Tinkle. I just love it that her going, I need to tinkle or whatever is what fucking got him the first time. No, it was not Bad to the Bone. It was Frankie. This is Frankie's thing. And I still got that image right here. Here we go. So I will bring this back up here. Clickety clickety. There we go. Frankie Cheech Cambaletta 14 hours ago. Whenever this was, 14 hours ago. Shift Pictures LLC is the one that did the strike. He is their representative or whatever, saying that strictly protects all intellectual property, including content, logos, show titles, trademarks, and the likenesses and names of our talent. Unauthorized use, reproduction, distribution, or misrepresentation of any of our intellectual property is not permitted and will result in immediate enforcement action. This doesn't work. Do you know why this doesn't work? Because you can use famous people's names. You can use famous people's logos. Tesla logo is very famous. It is a trademarked thing. It is definitely copyright protected. And it can go every fucking where. And people use it. So this is all a bunch of bullshit. You can use people's names. You can use their logos, their show titles. You can use that to show who they are because they are making themselves a public entity. YouTube derped, apparently. Talent, yeah. Talent is a fucking joke of a thing. I damn near pissed myself just then. I have dyslexia. Never been on the hospital for it. No. PDX Paranormal has dyslexia and blamed Beardo for attacking her. And she has a disability. That's what she claimed. And, who was it? Give me 1 minute to think of it now. Bad to the Bone Paranormal has a heart condition, supposedly. And that's why she was in the hospital. She very, very well might have one. I don't know. Isn't dyslexia reading wise? How does it make you? Yeah, it's dyslexia is with reading primarily. Like that's the biggest thing is it's for reading, not for getting people's names screwed up, not for slowing their speech, not for any of that, like really at all. Talent, intellectual, we are all absolutely safe because it's talentless and dumb as fuck. It fucking seems that way right about now. Definitely seems that way. Dyslexia is a condition where learning and memory recall is disrupted in the brain. I have it and can be managed. It definitely can be managed. Most people live with it just fine. Dyslexic, but my poop spelling. Yeah. dyslexia really involves spelling. Like, it involves the actual written language more so than anything else, and confusing your right from your left is really easy based on perception. People get that wrong all the time, and most of them are not dyslexic. That's a very common thing. Speech and hearing problems, which I may sound mumble at times, I have better excuse. But even whether she's got something or not, right? Saying he's attacking her because she does sound like she's on something. Most of the people that go on there sound like they are on something. So either they're all suffering from the exact same thing. I don't know. They all sound a little iffy. I can't say they're actually doing drugs. I can't say they're getting drunk. But I can say I've been around a lot of fucking potheads and a lot of goddamn drinkers, and it sounds very similar. Right? Very similar. Yeah, no, they're using a medical loophole to avoid being wrong. That's not smart, not cute. It's fucking trash. Agreed. Normally we don't have 36 people in here. Normally I don't have like anything in here. So I'm very shocked and very surprised and very blessed and very thankful that people did show up for this, because this is actually something relatively important, because now if they're going after smaller creators, small little groups, they're going to go after all the small little groups to get rid of all of us who make content like this. I am primarily a gaming channel, but I am friends with the people on the Blame the Algorithm podcast. I am a supporter of Seg. I'm a supporter of Beardo. I have talked to Beardo very briefly, like privately when things were going on, telling him, breathe, it'll be fine. Don't worry about it. And I talk to these guys quite frequently, actually. And it's mind-boggling why they would go after a smaller creator who did not use any of their footage, and they're claiming it's a copyright strike. It's ridiculous. Wait for my video of people being effed up on her streams. I've seen a fair number. An observation isn't an attack. Exactly, it's not an attack. I have the other thing where you can't do stuff with numbers. Dyscalculia. Word has its meaning, its sound, and what it looks like or how it's spelled. Dyslexia messes with that triangle. It also can mess with memory. That my issue most days. Gotcha. It does affect speech. I'm not saying that is what PDX is experiencing, just saying it is a thing. I mean, I have a terrible stutter, but I took classes to help with that. I slow down when I get really amped up to remove my stutter, and I swear a great deal to hide my stutter. It's just like, I did share a link to this in Beardo and J-Cart's thing just to get a little help. Thank you so much for that, Jesse. Stoned to the bone. I mean, it's always a possible thing. I can't say for sure, but fucking seems like it. Even if she doesn't drink, it absolutely looks like something is being used. Yes. Fucking, it does. The way they talk, they act, it definitely seems that way. I think a lot of us can recognize that kind of intoxicated behavior. Yes. Friday House, I know I was a special educator at one point in time. I wasn't reading a specialist. I wasn't a reading specialist, but I still learned some modifications. Sounds the same way. I'm sure Beagle won't mind me advertising your channel. I don't give a shit if people advertise their channels. I don't do that. I say who I watch. I say who I support. If you want to throw your stuff in there, fucking tell a mod. I don't care. The mods can do it. Let them throw channels up. It doesn't bother me in the slightest. Can't wait for the victory lap when you guys are able to prove you didn't use any of their footage. Right? Oh my god. A lot of their lives, PDX and JMac, for over 5 years now. I witnessed a lot. I didn't go back that far. I went back, several months and watched a number of their live streams, and some of them just get really, really out there, and just... And the fact that they are associated with Frankie, right, be through Angelina Riviera, right, Bad to the Bone Paranormal, they're all in this nasty little group with each other, trying to shut down legitimate people, legitimate channels, for no fucking reason. All right, to be fair, yes, Beardo can be a little bit of a dick, all right? But he's kind of like the good dick. That sounded really bad. I can't say that phrase either. I was going to say he's a dick you want on your side, but that's not right either. He's a guy you want in your corner, even though he's a bit of a prick, right? That's who you want. You want a dude who will stand up for what's right, but will also slap you in the face if you're being a total pissant, right? That's what Beardo is. Don't take any of that out of context, please. But even still, he knows what he is. He doesn't try to hide who he is. And, like, all he's done is good. They even bitched and complained that he talked about, you know, how much money him, Seg, and like several other creators have actually raised over, you know, their charity streams, going, if you want to talk about charities, I've done charity work. I just don't go out and display it because all you're doing that is for views. No, you're allowing your community to help fund the charity as well so that more things can fucking happen. It is not a bad thing to do it. It's like, fucking people. No one needs to clip that. Just, hey, I'm a massive dick. I think I'm bigger than you, so you ain't massive to me, but that's just my opinion. Watch 5 years of it, watch 5 minutes, felt dumber. Yep. Definitely fucking wears on you mentally, that's for sure. Beardo doesn't attack for no reason. No, Beardo doesn't do it. I've never heard of Beardo doing strikes against anybody that I recall. You know, greetings, traveler. I don't even think that even activated. Maybe it did. Maybe I just can't hear it because I turned my volume down. If you are on Beardo's radio, you did something very wrong. True. It was called a community fundraiser for charity. Yes. They were complaining in PDX Paranormal's Live that that was a thing. Like, these are all a big fucking group of people. I am fairly sure that Frankie and all of them are going to get together. They're going to do a video. They're going to do a live stream. You did play on stream? Okay. I just couldn't hear it through my speakers for some reason. They're all going to get together and they're going to complain about Blame the Algorithm. They're going to complain about Beardo, about Seg, about Boo Productions. They're going to... My cat is about to vomit. 1 second. No comment about my running. I'm a big man with bad knees. The deep voice? Yeah, that would have been the deep voice. I thought that was a kid. No, that was a cat. So the cat gets put outside to do their puking, and then I'll let him back in a moment. That's how your cat feels about this. Exactly. If you have to be a dick to have a stream, maybe you shouldn't be on camera. Thank you for that. You mean don't want my comment, Beagle? Wait, what? I don't want your comment? What comment? What? You can say whatever you want. I don't freaking tell people they can't say stuff. Go for it. Rather watch a good, clean, boring ghost hunt and then ankle biters running around screaming every 2 seconds. Jason and Beardo and Ghost on Trent and several others. Those I can watch. Good people. Yeah. Mad dash to the hardwood tile is a radio workout. Did you shit before you got up? I fucking damn near did when I heard him about to vomit. Oh, about me running? Yeah, shut up. Oh my god. I'm gonna see if I can get him back in here 1 second. We have lots of cats. I'm going to start coaching Special Olympics for real if you'd like some running tips. I'm trying not to make a lot of noise. I got 3 little kids sleeping. For new people, Beagle really don't care what you say. I really don't. I really don't. Speak your mind, speak your piece, but be as polite as possible. I can't leave them outside because, like I said, it's like -2 or something like degrees out right now. Yay, living in the northern part of the U.S. I don't know. I am wondering how many other videos are going to get struck. They're going to get claimed. They're going to be attacked. How many other small channels, right? A lot of channels have covered this whole debacle trying to get justice for these people and trying to get these nasty pieces of work, you know, at least in some form of trouble, get some little bit of justice. And I think these guys are going to just keep going out and attacking other people. We don't kick people around here unless you're a fuckstick. Yeah, if you're a fuckstick, I'll fucking rail you. Not rail into you, not rail you. God damn it. I'm all fucking nervous. 3 little kids, do you have a TV? I have multiple TVs, but my kids are all asleep right now because it is like 9:30 at night. And when I mean little kids, I have a 2-year-old, a 3-year-old, and I have a 7-year-old. Or socks and sandals. Wait, what? I always go barefoot. Even when it's like super cold, I still go barefoot. Leave me alone. Got smoked at the grocery store by someone on a motorized grocery cart. Ouch. The next podcast will probably get struck for the mention of the nipple clip. Probably, like, we actually talked about it. It's probably going to get struck, so we use their name, but we don't have any of their content. That nipple clip should be illegal. I don't know why, like, he did that. It was, J Mac is not a good looking man. He's probably no. Just no. Shouldn't have ever happened. Kids are the best. Oh yeah. I did not consent to witnessing it. I forgot to warn you about it. That's what I forgot to do. Or for all Beagle's cake, either one. I got a lot of cake. It may not look like it because I'm a tall motherfucker, but I have very large baby birthing hips, so I got some cake. Call them no beans. I'm waiting until Bad to the Bone Paranormal goes underneath. What was this? Fucking name exactly. Shift Pictures LLC. Because once that happens, then what they're claiming here will work for everyone. Because they tell the list of places affiliated with this, and it says it's not limited to. Right? It's giving me, call me out. Call me out. Yeah. As if we haven't had enough of that. Like, this right here, right? It says, this notice applies to, but is not limited to, Shift Pictures LLC, Shift Films LLC, Haunted Garage LTD, Haunted Garage Reloaded, BTV Podcast, Confessions of a Haunted Doll Mom. What the fuck is that? Graveyard Shift Podcast, The Lost Boys of Hannibal, Shift Speaks, The High Gear Network, and Iron and Fuel. Apparently they are really into vehicles. And then they just mix in paranormal in there for whatever goddamn reason. Call Me Out was so amateur compared to this. The worst part is the Call Me Out stuff has not completely gone away either, but that is neither here nor there involving this situation. I really do hope that you guys get that video reinstated. I really do hope that something actually comes around and these guys eventually do get maybe deplatformed in the end, just because they are constantly going after people for no fucking reason. Imagine protecting a bunch of shit no one has ever heard of. I thought you were going to say people no one has ever heard of. I'm like, I'm a person no one's ever heard of. Come on. That's just rude. But I fucking understand it. They seem pretty shifty to me. Yeah, no, they didn't have any footage at all in their video to copyright. They used a logo and a name, and that's as far as it got, which is completely usable. Like, you can do that. So that's his body of work, huh? Apparently. I don't know. He makes a new LLC and channel every 5 minutes. Matt, where we at here? I think those other people have signed contracts with him. That's just scary. I wouldn't want to be associated with that man. That man has now stated openly that he is fine with doxing Seg, and Seg is a very wonderful content creator. He is very generous when it comes to helping people out. He's helped out small channels. Like, there was no reason to go full bore and dox him just because he wears a mask to protect his kids, to protect himself, to protect things that he wants to protect. The Shape wears a mask. Dream wore a mask. Hell, look at Corpse Husband. Corpse Husband didn't want to show his face ever. And that is perfectly fine. People should have the right to not show their fucking faces. They should have the right to their own, anonymity. I use my last name. Beagle is my actual last name, right? I don't give away my first name very much because I really don't go by my first name. And I've stated that many times over. My family, we use fucking nicknames for everything. Beardo has stated the same. He really doesn't use his first name. He uses a different name because it's just what his family has done. Good, you guys should get it back up. This is crazy. I keep saying it, but jobless behavior. Apparently they got jobs. They have so many LLCs. Holy shit, it's 3:30. Andrew Hart, Jay Carts, Ember Dust. I got you. Okay, good, because if they find me, I'm getting strike through probably. I mean, they might. You never know, boo. Mr. GF. My name's GF. What we said was mild sauce. It was very mild compared to what they have said in the past. Shouldn't be forced to your face. No, you shouldn't have to. And the fact they're going out of their way to force him to do it, this exact person calling him out, making, the claims that he's got his credit card information, knows his transactions, those are all fucking illegal acts. And now it's up on the internet. That footage is there. Those videos are going to stay up. They're probably going to come after it. I guarantee it. Everyone's going to start getting copyright strikes because of this now. Because he is in this group, or he has started this. So it's going to happen to Beardo, I bet. Come back anytime, Beardo. Yeah, I was very shocked to see Beardo. I'm very thankful for that. I can't wait for Beardo's video to come out, to be honest. It'd be fucking amazing. Professional wrestlers wear a mask. Lone Ranger wore a mask. Zorro wears a mask. Right? Yes, they do. I usually use my stage name Mark rather than my real name Sex God. Thanks, Mark. Always depend on you. And you shouldn't be forced to reveal your name either. No, you shouldn't have to. Sega's awesome, and it's his right to do whatever he wants to his channel. No one has the right to dictate. Exactly. And these guys are forcing it to happen. And now since they forced that to happen, they're going to go through and hide that by shutting down as many videos involving that exact thing as possible. And that is fucking disgusting. That is heinous. That is sickening. That should not be allowed to happen. And I really hope enough people come together to shut that down. I really do. I think I'm just going to tell everyone I'm wearing a mask. Aren't we all in one way or another? Beardo and Beagle to the rescue. No, it'll be Beardo to the rescue, man. Beardo's got like, what, 60 some odd thousand followers, subscribers, right? I just got to say it first. That's it. I asked first. it still royally just burns my fucking ass, man. God, it makes me so pissed. Like, what would they do? How would they react if all of their videos started getting copyright strikes, right? They would freak out. They would be going off the walls, right? Saying it's all retaliatory, it's all vindictive, it's all unjust. But they're completely fine to do it. It's not okay, it's not right, it's not fair. And honestly, something should really be done about it. Mark may be the sex god, but he'll never have Heart's hog. Oh, Andrew! I heard enough about that tonight. God damn it. Like I said, that's the second time this week in a chat, a voice chat, I've heard that. The worst part is the first time it was involving my father. I'm not telling that story. You can go watch my Battlefield Live videos. You can hear it if you want to. Don't do it. It's not fun. Anyways. They would be having the biggest fit. They would. Like, they would freak out. The community shouldn't have to be worried that their videos get striked. Exactly. Waiting for PDX and JMac to strike 2 of my lives, one where I had both my panel willingly on the other to debunking laws in the U.S. I would not be surprised if very soon we see PDX Paranormal or we see Bad to the Bone Paranormal join Shift Pictures LLC, right? Or whatever the group is, and start copy claiming or copy striking people, or privacy striking people as well, privacy claims. Now I have to hear the Hog story. I'm not saying it here. You can go watch one of the lives. It was brought up, I think it was whatever my last Battlefield 6 live was. It's in there someplace. Seems like copyright strike videos are the in thing right now. It definitely does. The end of November, early December, and it's just continuing. And like I mentioned, I got a copyright claim for a song that was not even a part of the game I was playing, because the game I'm playing was made in 2001, and the copyrighted song that apparently was used for was made in 2020. Something does not add up. I'm pretty sure my claim will be dealt with, because I expressed who actually did this music for the game I was playing, what year they did it in, and the fact that it is not Latin techno. It is orchestral. No techno music at all in it, but whatever. I'll deal with that when the time seems right anyways. You'll understand the next podcast episode. Yeah. The Heart's Hog gets brought up a lot. Their copyright statement doesn't align with YouTube's rules. No, it doesn't. I think it was 3 days ago, probably. YouTube needs to change their system. Too many people rigging it. Exactly. I thought in every community copyright strikes were frowned upon, just desperate looking. They say that they don't want to do strikes on people, that they don't want strikes upon themselves, which is why they don't bring up certain things. They were playing one of Beardo's videos in the latest PDX Paranormal Live, but they were having a conversation over the video, so you couldn't even like hear Beardo at all for whatever goddamn reason. They thought that was a good idea. They seem to be very like technologically illiterate. JMac did 80 plus privacy claims on Stony, as she had either JMac or PDX or both on her panel. So that is where they learned this from. That is fucking vile. Like, I dealt with privacy claims involving a certain pathetic little piece of garbage, and I've still had a few of those happen, because every now and again something gets brought up, like the call me out, it gets brought up. It's a reference to a specific individual, right? That's just heinous. When you bring up their names, you get struck, apparently, at the present, yeah. If it is 80 privacy claims, that would be insane. But I mean, if they've been on the platform for 5 years, I'm not surprised, honestly. These people seem like they don't want anyone going against their thought processes. And they say the debunkers are not needed. They say this entire group of individuals, this entire community is completely atrocious, saying that like people like Beardo and Sag and The Shape and stuff like that, just debunkers in general, right, will eventually have the paranormal edge, like punch them in the face, and they'll have to just accept that it's real and take back everything they've ever said and all that crap. And it's like, the fuck. These people are doing the equivalent of a spoiled kid yelling out, I'm gonna tell on you for not doing what I want. Mom, they're not playing right. Oh my god. They're supposed to be like the red Power Ranger, and I'm supposed to be the pink one, but they're being the pink one. Yeah. That's kind of definitely what it fucking seems like. Claim per use or name of some such. Well, according to this new thing from Frankie's, Hannibal Lost Boy, hit being a part of that or whatever, that yeah, if you use their name, their logo, their image or whatever, they have the right to copy strike you and copy claim you and all that crap. If you don't want anyone else's opinion, then write it in a diary. Don't put it online. Right? If you don't want to be like questioned, maybe you should fucking stop it. That PP contradicted himself so much in that live stream. Mm-hmm. Yes, he did. Once it's public, it's out there. Yes. It's... None of it should be happening. And I know the people from the Blame the Algorithm podcast. They're all good people. You guys have them in other communities. They're part of this entire paranormal group. They do games. They're funny. They're fun to talk to. Hell, the thumbnail that was for this video, the thumbnails that are for majority of my playlists, Jay Cart made. Right? Like, yeah, they made a small like little mistake when it came to Dan, World of Mr. Gray, right? And that's all they've done. That was the worst thing they did, is they got the title of his video wrong. That's it. That's it. They've done nothing else to deserve having a video removed, potentially permanently. Right. And it was a relatively long fucking video, too. There's no reason for it. Seg wears a mask and Butthead wears a onesie for protection. Oh, the fucking onesie. That thing's gotta be so goddamn crusty. Oh my god. Yay, plow truck's going by. Thank God. Anyways. Yeah, it was the Blame the Algorithm podcast that had their video taken down. That's why I stopped watching paranormal videos on YouTube. I'm sure Beetle will want it for sure, probably. You're uploading a podcast to Google Drive? Yes! Yeah, Beetle, stop questioning me. Shut up, Jesse. I'm gonna fucking always question you. Like I've said this before and I'll say it again. I'm a small enough channel. I get nothing out of this in the long run, right? With what I do, with the videos I make. In the long run right now, I get nothing. And if people like me get claims against them, get privacy things against them, I can only imagine what's like for a larger channel. I can only imagine what Beardo went through when he had the 3+ strikes. I can only imagine how much it fucking scared Seg when he had videos being taken down. I can only imagine how detrimental that is to the psyche in the mind. And these guys are trying to get this podcast up and going, and they've been doing well with it. And then to have this hit, and this is like one of their, I think it actually was one of their like highest viewed videos as well, and that got taken down. Like, what the fuck? Beagle, would you like to re-update what's going on? My hubby wants to hear it too. Okay. So, we'll do her again. We have a certified copy strike on the Blame the Algorithm podcasts video. This copyright strike happened today, right? They have the claimant will have 10 business days to review your counter notification. So they submitted a notification for review. Frankie Cambo, or, you know, the paranormal pit stain, the paranormal Pomeranian, the paranormal pooch, the paranormal, I can't say the last one to stop myself. That one keep me in trouble. Paranormal pissant, is the one whose company did the strike, right? This was the video. It was their bad to the bone paranormal video they did on the 13th. It was an hour and 9 minutes. In that hour and 9 minutes, there is no actual footage from anyone other than the people in the podcast. It is of them on their cameras. And it was done today. This video has been removed completely by Shift Pictures LLC right here. Okay? That is fucking annoying, like straight up. Now, this is proof that it is from them. This is Shift Pictures. This is where he is attached, because Frankie is right here, High Gear Network. And if he is the representative of Shift Pictures LLC, odds are it's Frankie that's doing it. Because here he is, right here, High Gear Network. And High Gear Network has been involved with Bad to the Bone Paranormal. And they are the ones that actually doxed Seg together on a live stream. So these are not good people. I don't care who is a part of any of this. If you are associating with High Gear Network and Bad to the Bone Paranormal, you are not a good fucking person in my opinion at all. Gotta go to bed because of my job. Ugh, I hate my job. Have a good night, Jeff. Can't say the other word for cat. YouTube apparently don't like it. They don't like if you say it in repetition. That's where I got in trouble. They don't like if you say it in repetition. I didn't even say it. And someone else said it in repetition, and that is okay. I do not hold any grudges on that. My love and appreciation. I'll take a link, though. I also have so much I've clipped. It's ridiculous. Yeah, I've watched some of their lives. It is unreal, to be honest. It's always sad to see Jeff go. But, I mean, every time he goes, he has to have a smoke at the same time, so. Got snow coming tonight, so be careful tomorrow. We have snow right now. The temperatures are supposed to drop down to, like, -11 tonight. So that's always fun. No, keep Blame the Bone. I mean, Blame the Bone ain't bad. I don't blame you, too. I don't like that word either. Yeah. Dust Paranormal. I'm covering this tomorrow. Yes. The more eyes on this, the better. Because it honestly is ridiculous. There's no point in it. This vindictive, retaliatory copyright strike idea that they have, and the fact they're doing it right now to a small itty-bitty channel. And no offense, Blame the Algorithm podcast is considered to be, microscopic on the YouTube grand stage, right? If they're microscopic, I am beyond microscopic. Even though we're in the same freaking field, they're still higher than I am by 100 some odd fucking subs. We're all in that little itty-bitty microcosm. And Frankie, I don't know how many he's got on his, High Gear Network, but I know Bad to the Bone Paranormal has got somewhere around 3,000-ish. PDX Paranormal somewhere around 2,500-ish thousand. And they have other people that are associated with them with thousands of viewers or followers as well, and they all just band together to take on small channels apparently right now. And even big fucking channels. Shouldn't be fucking happening. It's ridiculous. Blame the bone. I'll keep an eye out for that Dust Paranormal. Yep. I'll fucking watch it. We just a baby. I am not good at covering stuff like this, but I cover it when I feel like something is wrong, and I've done that for a long time. I've talked about things that I believe are not right, and when I got out of the shower and got those messages from Andrew Stone Rock, involving this copyright thing, I was like, yep. I'm like, you want me to talk about this tonight? He's like, yeah, go for it. I'm like, I'm doing it. Did you say paranormal stain? I mean, they're kind of like paranormal pit stains. Live stream tomorrow. There you go. I was going to do Final Fantasy X tonight, and this happened, and I would rather cover this and help a bunch of people out that I actually enjoy. Because it's wrong. It is straight up wrong. So, hashtag justice for Blame the Algorithm podcast. Because this shit's got to stop. And I fear it's going to hit a lot more people. Loud music if you go to their page. I fear more people are going to be getting hit with this, and the list is going to increase. I really do. The piss stain on the mattress left at the haunted house. Oh no, I am not one of the good ones. I am a righteously vindictive little bastard myself, but I don't want to destroy people like that. I'll just destroy bullies. Straight up. There is a list of these channels, and eventually I feel like someone should compile that list and kind of do a whole, like, these are the channels you should really watch out for, because those are the ones that are going to start doing more of this. He's evil, but that kind of... What? He's evil, but that kind of beagle. What? I have no idea, Jesse. You just like had a stroke or made me have one. You are one of the best of the good ones. I just stand up for people. If they're going after groups who just mention people, that is crazy. It would be like a Target copyright striking someone for suing something shopping haul. Exactly. That's exactly what it is. We can't make lists. It's 2026. You don't even follow a list anyways, Andrew. You and I talked about that before. We stand with all the content creators who are targeted. It's wrong. We do. If Beardo does a video on this, if Jeff does it, if Dust does it, the next Blame the Algorithm podcast video talks about this stuff, actually, these exact people. I wouldn't be surprised if that gets hit, even though it's not going to have any footage or imagery from these people at all, and it might still get hit because we talk about them. Their name should be Ankle Biter and Bad with a Bone. Oh, I love you, Friday. I did just have a stroke. Let me retype that. He's evil, but not that kind of evil. I am very evil, but I'm evil in a fun way, I think. I just did the freaking eyebrow thing that Asmongold does. I don't like that. I don't want to watch myself on camera anymore. I want to insert an anime gif, but it got misconstrued. I know, big word for copyright strike abusers out there. Some of the paranormal people have been doing online collabs with PDX have not really invited her back to work with them anymore. They got tired of the drama. Wow. That's good. That is a sign right there. Are they friends because he's a dog and she's a bone? Random fact, dog and bone is Cockney rhyme for slang on... Cockney rhyming slang for phone. That is a random fact. Thank you. Special video on location at... New Blame the Algorithm studio. It was a very fine studio. It was very beautiful. It was gorgeous. The whispers in the ear could have, maybe not happened, but, it was fine. With special guest LordBiegel. Thank you. No. Paranormal Pit Stain and Blame the Bone Paranormal. Oh, it's more like Blame the Bone Pissy Pants at this goddamn point. All she does is whine and bitch and complain. And not even about things that actually matter. Just about being called out for her atrocities. Which, by the way, if you read any of her fucking posts, oh my god. If you're a grammar Nazi, don't do it. You will lose your mind. She claimed for the longest time she doesn't use any AI. She's not built on AI. She has AI thumbnails, AI short videos. She literally exposes herself claiming, I use AI to help me with my writing. Well, you should use like Grammarly to, capitalize and punctuate appropriately and have proper sentence structure. It would help you immensely because holy fucking crap, you seem really dense if you're using that. And it's giving you those types of results. Like, it's bad. He seems to take on more of a producer role once drama hits that he causes. I'm a grammar police. I can't stand her. I seen. Even if you aren't a grammar person, it's bad. It's really bad. I want to tour this studio. Yeah, it's some little whispers. Some stuff gets knocked around. They have lovely cigars. It was really nice. I said things happened, and here we are. I got fed up and left in a fucking hissy fit. But yeah, mark my words, if these guys don't get like repercussions soon, more people are gonna get hit. I can see it without a shadow of doubt in my mind. More people are gonna get hit with it. Even I'm better at it than them. Yeah. That's really saying something too. Oh god. Just wait. Just wait for the post to come where they're bragging about this stuff. Just wait. Because they almost always seem to do it. So this Spanish is actually some kind of talking in tongues that summons shit. A little bit. The statement in Spanish is what really got us, and then yeah, something did happen, but not the point. She goes on about how she uses critical thinking but doesn't understand what implying something or making an inference is. She also doesn't understand that your face can be in someone else's thumbnail if they're talking about you. Because they were. Because the thumbnail that was being used by Seg was the thumbnail of the video that got taken down. So yes, it did involve her because that was the video that she was a part of where he was being doxxed by her and Frankie. But apparently that don't compute. Some people should have just never fucking procreated, I swear to God. The world would be better. Maybe Darwinism should happen just a wee bit more often. Grammarly is free. Also, you don't have to pay for a chat GPT now. That's very true. No. You will have to find that out Friday. Watch the video. You'll find this. You'll find out the Spanish phrase. Gotta watch the video. Also, you don't have to, but if you want, like and subscribe. Oh, Jesse, thank you so much. I never promote my own crap. Like, I just don't. Incompetence is real. But this isn't about me, girly pop lurk. Girly pop lurk a little longer before saying silly things in chat. Yeah. Because it was all about her, because that was the video that she was in that got taken down. or it got privacy struck to be removed. So yeah. Klato Borada Nikto. I haven't seen that phrase written out in so long. Thank you, mouse. Should let them eat the Tide Pods. I'm not sure how old they are. I think they're my age or a little older. And if they're older than I am, and I'm only 35, and they ain't got no brains up here, maybe they shouldn't be, in this space. Because they're going to get tear down a lot. That's what's happening now. Because they're just not doing it the right way. I don't have pictures on the thumbnail. It isn't about me, girl. Yes, it is. Yes, it was the video you were in. It's part of you now. Licking some scribble, also slap his ding-a-ling. Andrew, I don't want my ding-a-ling to be slapped. I gotta use that still. Thank you, Andrew, though. I gave it a thumbs up. At least you don't restrict me from the thumbs down button. I have options. Yeah, you can do both. 35, still a baby. Yeah. If I plug my ears in la la la, then no, it's not about me. You should have quoted the Omnomicon. Then you could have had more cake. She looks older than me. He is maybe 42. I don't know. I think they're older than I am, but I'm not entirely sure. Hey, people have thought I'm in my 20s, and no, I'm in fucking mid-30s. I say I'm old because I'm a genetic deformity for my family. I'm very large, and I pop everywhere. So I say I'm old because I sound like an old person. One of them old elderly things, that goes down to the Y and tries to do the aqua aerobics. That would be a hard word for them to say, aqua aerobics. I don't know. I find that looking like you chomp on wasps makes you look older. Nasty trends to wasp people. Cake sounds good right now, I'm not gonna lie. I want pie. I'm definitely an apple pie person. I don't like cake. But I'll probably end this in a few minutes though, because I think I've gotten my point across, and I just don't want to get riled up again because I'm settling down now. Anyways, go support Blame the Algorithm podcast. Let's get this freaking hashtag justice for Blame the Algorithm podcast. And let's keep that stuff. Anytime we hear of this stuff going on, it's got to be a hashtag justice. Straight up. Award aerobics? No, aqua aerobics. Let's go get cake. Yes, no, pie. B2B is 50-something, and Pitbull is almost 50, I think. Really? Damn, they should be getting better then. Like, oh my god. You want a moisty chocolate cake. Moist, yes. Please bring me that moist little sponge cake of yours. There you go. Can you link their channels in the video description, please, Biegel? Yes, I will definitely get their links in the video description, without a doubt. Without a doubt. I'll probably do that after this, and then that'll be all set to go. One last time. There you go. There's the Blame the Algorithm podcast link there in the chat. So you guys can click on that and go, my ears are being assaulted, help. I told you I was evil, didn't I? But I'm the fun type of evil. Squishy, gooey brownies. Brownies, yes. All right. I wish you all a very wonderful evening. I am going to bounce out, and hopefully I don't get a strike after I leave this. We won't freaking see, though. I do. I hope YouTube sorts this all out for people, because this is unreal. Thank you so much, guys. Y'all stay true and real. Sometimes we do cool stuff. Indeed, indubitably. Good night, good night, good night. Thank you all for coming and being a part and supporting. Au revoir.